Yo, what's up with it? Airlines, kitty. Can you hear me? How you doing tonight? Hey, Angel God. You was first too this time, Kitty. Definitely was first. Yeah, what's up, C Mac? C Mac. So I figure this reading will be a little. You see him? Oh, thank you. I do my best. I figure we'd be a little nosy with this reading right here. And I haven't done like this. I haven't done this in like a while, anyway. So. Man, today I tried to shape my own beard up. I tried to shape my own beard up without my barber, because it'd be hard getting up with him, right? So I go shape it up. Man, hold on. Which one? Is this side? Which side? Is this side? Man, I done turned around and like cut this shit down, cut a whole ball patch in there. I didn't recognize that it was like that sharp. I just was like trying to like be gentle. Good try, Noonie. Great try. It did not work. Hey, Yolanda. Hello, Kimberly. That was terrible. Okay. Hey, what's up, Envy? Hello from Delaware. All right. So I think we're starting backwards. Yeah, we is. We're starting backwards today. Woo. Pisces. Okay. Hey, what's up, FK Slay? All right, hold on, let me get a little sip of water real quick. I'm tripping too. I was tripping. All right. So anyway, Pisces. So no contact. What's happening behind the scenes? 4 of Wands. So this person may be struggling with their stability. They may be like planning on moving, or maybe looking for another location. Trying to find stability is what it looks like right now. They could have cut somebody off. Possibly for some of y'all, they broke up with somebody or left somebody behind. So maybe they were in another relationship. Yeah, it looks like this person's afraid, though, to take a risk anywhere else or try anything new right now. So they could just be doing, like, reckless, wild shit, just, like, trying things, trying to get money. Yeah, trying to get money, trying to figure out, like, different ways of, like, getting money, maybe trying to be innovative, maybe even a little bit sneaky or deceitful in some ways. Like, I find them trying to, like, find their way in the dark, it looks like. Like, they could be struggling with a lot of different, like, obstacles coming their way, a lot of different difficulties, but it's just like everyday life struggles. They may be really like facing them back to back, so it may be like an issue after every issue. They may also be getting taken advantage of by a partner, so that might be why they broke up or left somebody behind. Like somebody was taking advantage of them. They may be putting in too much effort or putting in too much work, and then that person left them but didn't really tell them. So like there was maybe details that were going on. So maybe this person was being juggled by somebody else. You know what I mean? Like this could be what's really going on for them, for some of y'all. Because like this person doesn't really know where to go or what to do. We got 2 of Swords and 2 of Wands. They don't really know what to do. They're more focused on like cutting things off in their life that seem to be inconsistent, or cutting things off that aren't really making money. For some of y'all, their bills could be higher than like the money that they're bringing in right now. Like it seems like money may be kind of slow for them. Things are like almost at a halt. Could be dealing with the Aries, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Capricorn, Virgo, Aquarius, Libra, Leo. So for some of y'all, they may be also like talking about you guys, or speaking about you guys, calling you guys the ops. So they may be like telling people that you guys are ops or oppositions, like not really on their side, not really on their team, that you guys took advantage of them. Like they could also be like trying to, I wouldn't say like paint a different story or revise some type of story that you guys said, or maybe like reword your words for some of y'all. That's what it kind of seems like. They're telling them something else, telling people other things about the relationship between y'all, how it all played out. So I get like if they're doing like creative projects, or like if they're doing like maybe even a hobby, like it seems like they're trying to find some type of distraction for them right now. Like so much is going on in their life, so they're trying to find other avenues, other places to go. It's just kind of like up in the air right now for them. For real, for real. The only thing they know is that they need to cut off people who are like in and out of their life. So right now, that's what they're trying to do: cut off people who are inconsistent, who aren't supportive, who aren't helping them. People who do like wild, reckless shit in their life. You know what I mean? So like they're trying to get a grasp on life right now. That's all they're really trying to do right now. And they're trying to learn to trust their intuition, or trust when they make a decision to go with it. So they're trying to learn to like trust that instinct in them. That's pretty much it right now. Money don't look too good for them, or at least not as stable as it once was. So maybe they're having to take on like a large expenditure or a large expense, or maybe, like I said, bills are a little bit higher than the money making, and it's not seeming like it's going anywhere. So like their finances maybe at a halt for some of y'all. Like maybe it's not like they're broke, because we got 10 of Pentacles here, but it's like it's not going past. So let's say they maybe just have just enough to pay bills, and then next month we're doing it all over again. You know what I mean? So, and then the people that they have with them, they're not really helping them. They're taking their time, bringing like resources, or taking their time, like adding value to them. So they could be like being taken advantage of. So like maybe they're doing more work, more effort, putting in more time than the people who are around them. So for some of y'all, they're trying to support a household off of like one income, which isn't like always like a bad thing, but I guess for them, that's an issue. You know what I mean? And like the people around are not helping, so they're trying to find some type of other avenue to bring money in right now. I don't really see too much. Like if they had a relationship, it broke up because the person they were with either wasn't bringing value, or they weren't being consistent with them. They were like in and out. They were more like a player mode, for real, for real. Whoever they were dealing with was more like on a player mode, maybe like randomly takes them on trips, or randomly would come see them, but they don't like stay consistent with them. So, all right, anyway, let me give you signs. Could be an Aries, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Capricorn, Virgo, Aquarius, Libra, Leo. All right. Damn. All right. Some Aquarius. Oh, damn. I'll do it on the next one. I meant to tell y'all, I had these other cards over here for all. Let me turn over this way so I can see it. All in their head. All right, so Aquarius. No contact. What's happening behind the scenes? All right, so this person could be healing or focusing more on their health, on their emotional well-being. Right. They could be finally starting to feel peace in themselves. For some of y'all, this person is finally giving up, like fighting or struggling or like wasting their time with things. So this person is finally maybe giving up on a relationship that they were putting in their all. Yeah, definitely. But they're still kind of holding on or hoping. Like I'm gonna say, keeping hope that either you come back around or somebody else comes back around. Most likely it could be you, but it could be anybody. Like they're waiting on somebody to come back around. For some of y'all, they're waiting on like a settlement or a lawsuit, or they're waiting on like some type of resource or some type of offer, possibly from a job or just some type of offer. I think some of them, they're waiting on like a past relationship to start back up, one that they can't let go of. So they could still be holding a grudge with you guys and maybe getting offers elsewhere, but these are like offers that they're not really like fond of at the moment. These may be people who are, again, kind of like shady. They sell them a dream just to kind of get what they want from them. Yeah, Page of Cups. So right now, this person may be like dealing with like being shy, not knowing how to express themselves, not really feeling like they have any friends. You know what I mean? They may be, for some of y'all, they may just be out like partying, but like it seems like the connections that they have are also still superficial, or based around like just being attractive, or just being what fits, like what works well on paper. So like if they're dating, they may, for some of y'all, they may be in a third person party, or they may be dating somebody who's more like intimidating, more like maybe like I'm gonna say like a drill sergeant, but maybe not necessarily like that. Like they may be more like a conqueror, where hey, what's up, Majesty? They're only here for what they're here for. But it doesn't seem like a player way. It just seems like they may be dealing with somebody who has outdated beliefs, or like their traditions are like not valid for where we are right now. So maybe they're like, I kind of feel like maybe military, they're like just somebody who's like in charge of them, somebody who like who are they're influenced by, even if they don't want to be, they're influenced by somebody. Sometimes like a dad, an uncle, a brother, somebody like that is like hampering the relationship that they're trying to build. So right now, it just seems like they're just like playing games, or they're dealing with somebody who's playing games with them. Like they may have like options or suitors around, but it seems to be like more fun-based people. They also kind of feel rejected by the people that they deal with. Like the people they deal with may be like higher status than them, or maybe in like intimidating in some way, where it's like they only wanted to go their way. So they may be feeling like, I'm not gonna say taking, they could be feeling taken advantage of too. So for some of y'all, they're healing because they feel like controlled, taken advantage of. So they may just kind of be spending time alone, maybe time alone, but it's not even that. It's like they could just be spending like, I want to say time alone, but it doesn't give me time alone. But maybe it is then, because that's the only thing I really could say. Is like it seems like it's time alone, like they're trying to heal. Because for some of y'all, they've been taken advantage of by a relationship that like they can't let go of, but like they stay stuck into it. So if it's you, then it's like a grudge that they're still holding, and they want to like be able to express their emotions, but they're holding back. So they're really waiting on some of y'all to initiate. They're waiting on some of y'all to say something or start being more social or start being a little bit more playful. Like they want to be the one to like, I'm gonna say flirt with you or try you, but they're a little bit like worried or like maybe I'm gonna say insecure in some way where they don't trust their feelings in a situation. They don't really feel like you feel the same way. So behind the scenes, this person may be actually planning to try to offer you guys something again, or try to like socialize or be like friendly with you guys, maybe flirt, maybe like try their hand at something. It seems like they're gonna try their hand behind the scenes, like a plan for it, or like to give you guys an offer that they could have gave you before, or like they rejected you before, or if you rejected them before, then this would be somebody who like tries to do it again, tries to maybe, I'm gonna say maybe bully their way back into the relationship. So for some of y'all, they got a plan of like trying to bully their way back into the relationship, and they figure they'll just try to be like friendly, almost for some of y'all act like nothing ever happened because of the temperance. Like just try to come back in, act like nothing ever happened. You know, put a little bit of energy in because we got the Knight of Cups here. They're going to try to make it look a certain way. Maybe they're changing their aesthetics up. Like they could have got a haircut, changed clothes, new wardrobe, maybe lost weight. Like there's a change that's happened here for them because they are intended to bring you an offer again, but they're just like dragging their feet. All right. So then I got the Magician here in reverse too. So they are like trying to create something here. But for some of y'all, they're just procrastinating or doubting that they can make this shit happen between y'all. Yeah, it's for some of y'all, they could be drinking. They could be drinking or being involved in some type of like taboo connection where it's like there is a third party into it. Because I get the Three of Cups and then I got two other people around here. So for some of y'all, they're just like overindulging, like having fun, drinking, maybe smoking, maybe, you know what I mean? Like going out, dating, trying to date, but like they keep running into people who are like more so like trying to dominate them or trying to take control of them. So like they're not really fulfilled by the connections that they're having. They may even be bored with them and they may be trying to create new opportunities elsewhere. Like, let me see what else is going on. You know what I mean? Like, I kind of feel like they do this just for the fun. Like, maybe it's just for a chase. Maybe it's just for adventure. Maybe it's just for like entertainment. Like, it just seems like they're not really fulfilled. This is somebody who's very picky or fickle when it comes to relationships. So, like, maybe they'd be in them for a little bit and it'd be fun. And then maybe like when that honeymoon wears off, they're like, because the Page of Cups here is somebody who's unlucky in love. So, like, whoever they've been picking hasn't been producing what they've been expecting. So like they may have like unrealistic expectations either from themselves or from the people that they're dating. Like maybe, like I said, maybe the people that they're dating have like status, like maybe they're very popular, maybe they're very rich, very wealthy, maybe they're already established, you know what I mean? Maybe they're already married or already like in a commitment. Like it just seems like they're picking the wrong people right now. So right now they're just trying to like heal and trying to figure out what do they really want because they keep getting taken advantage of and going and get into situations that aren't going anywhere. Like they're getting romanced and seduced out of like and losing. That's the part that's like really crazy. They're getting romanced, seduced, and then like lost. Like you know the person maybe leaves them alone or like stops playing or stops flirting or stops like messaging or stops showing up. Like the illusion falls. So now they're just kind of like here. So for some of y'all, they're about to try. I was gonna say monkey branch from somebody else to back to you. So look for that. Anyway, let me give you signs. Could be a Sag, Leo, Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Damn. My moon husband ran off with his mistress last year. They actually do have a court date. I wouldn't say that's me trying to dominate them, but trying to get bitch. I mean, I know we wouldn't call that dominating, but that is what it is. It's like, yo, you're gonna do what I'm telling you to do, or that's it. That's a emperor reverse. Very domineering. Like, hey man, very demanding. You're gonna do what I just said you're gonna do, or we're gonna get crazy in here. All right, so Capricorn. No contact. What's happening behind the scenes? The star. Okay. So for some of y'all, they're having a glow up. Could be an Aquarius. Yeah, we got the justice here. For some of y'all, they're having a wish come true or having some type of, like maybe a deal that they wanted. So no contact. This person is gaining information or like watching you guys. So they're watching you guys. They're watching some of y'all guys glow up. They're watching some of you guys become entertainers, or they're watching some of you guys like enjoy yourself. Oh, we got the 5 of Cups. So they're regretting you guys. Oh, they're regretting, like, for some of y'all, this person's like regretting dealing with you guys, or regretting like getting involved with you guys. Let me get signs real quick. Could be an Aquarius, could be a Libra, could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, could be a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sag, Capricorn, or a Capricorn. Got a bunch of Capricorn energy here. So for some of y'all, they do want to clear the air, or like trying to figure out some type of middle ground between for the both of y'all. Like, what would you like? Like right now, this person doesn't want any more drama, so they may be like just getting over some type of previous situation where maybe they were giving away their resources, or they were like they weren't really like feeling connected in a relationship, or they weren't really feeling secure in a relationship. Maybe they were like competing with somebody, or they were trying to like show their worth with somebody. But it looks like they maybe for some of y'all, they may be trying to like negotiate with this person because it may be like sex, or it may be something that they have that they need. This person's obsessing about you guys figuring them out, or figuring out like situations without them. So for some of y'all that are watching to see what you guys do, like they notice that you guys aren't fighting for them anymore, so they just kind of like watching to see what you guys are going to do. So they may have lost some money too for some of y'all, or lost some type of level of like security, stability, which is sometimes like a job. It could be a house. It could be money. If it's a 4 of Pentacles, it's like a little bit of money. It doesn't have to be a whole lot, but like sometimes like they're overspending or oversharing. Like they could have been in a connection where they were competing for their needs to be met, and they were oversharing or overgiving. Because the 4 of Pentacles looks like the 5 of Pentacles, because it's like out in the air. I mean, out in like the snow. It's like a 5 of Pentacles, but it's really a 4. You know what I mean? So for some of y'all, they may be like maybe doing bad with money, or just like having issues where they're having to spend their resources. They're not able to feel like they can compete to stay around in maybe their career, or they're not feeling like they can compete to stay around with wherever they're at. Or they may be going through conflicts with people, but they tend to like try to negotiate, or they try to smooth things over. So I do get them also getting some type of like justice in a situation. So right now they're just maybe working deals with other people, or like they're learning to compromise. That's what's going on, because the Page of Swords is here. They're learning to compromise. Some of y'all, they're learning to compromise and accept things as they are between y'all, but they still be watching y'all. So I guess they want to talk, because the Page of Swords, somebody wants to talk. For some of y'all, they're like very obsessed about you guys, or like sexualizing you guys. So they're like, I was even going to say demonizing you guys. So for some of y'all, they're demonizing you guys, because the Page of Swords can be somebody who's like petty and also a gossiper. So they may be like talking about you guys with this 5 of Swords, with the 5 of Cups and this Page of Swords. They could be talking about you guys, or like asking about you guys, trying to get more information about you guys. Because for some of y'all, they want to make amends. Like, you know, with the Page of Cups, they do want to either flirt, or they want to maybe be a lot more cordial, a lot more friendly when they see you. Like they want to open up. So they may be strategizing about like how to open up towards y'all soon, or how to like share with you guys, or how to like ease the tension that's between y'all. So that's what they're watching you guys for. So, okay, so you guys might be watching you guys right now. They may be about to show off. So, like, you may start seeing them, like, act out. So, behind the scenes, they're probably, like, strategizing, like, how to get your attention, or how to make amends in some way, like, how to bring peace to the connection between you, or how to balance it out. Like, some of y'all could be, like, being petty, like, trying to do something vindictive or something like that. Like, they may be trying to figure out like how to do something vindictive in a way to kind of make you as sad as they are. Because I kind of feel like they want to balance the situation out between y'all. So it's like a silent competition because the 5 of Wands. So for some of y'all, they're like silently competing with you or trying to beat you or trying to best you. You know what I mean? So you need to know that. But yeah, that's it. I just seen them maybe aspiring to maybe like make things better between the 2 of y'all. That's really all I see. For some of y'all, it could be like legal issues that they're dealing with, but it don't look like it's going in a bad direction. It just look like they're always having to go through like litigation, or they're having to like maybe fight for their rights or having to fight for things a lot. So it just seems like maybe they're always dealing with tension or like conflict, but like they're able to get past it. But like it maybe for some of y'all, it could be like frustrating. It could be frustrating for them because they're always having to spend money, or they're always having to like share or like give up more than what they're willing to give. So yeah, with the 8 of Swords though, they're having to figure things out on their own, and that's actually probably what's really stressing them out. It's like having to like figure out whatever problems they have. Like maybe they were used to having you around as a problem solver or a coach or whatever. Now they're having to figure things out on their own. So this is what's happening behind the scenes. You know what I mean? They could be going back and forth with somebody who they like live with, or somebody who they had like stability with at one time, or who they used to share resources with at one time. So anyway, let me give signs. Could be Aquarius, could be a Libra, could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, could be a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Leo, Capricorn, and Gemini. All right, dang. You really quick. No, girl, ZZ, don't be lying on us. Don't be lying on us. You will regret being involved with a Capricorn demon. Do not lie on us. That is not us. It is not like that. Not me. I'm perfect. I don't do that. I'm perfect. All right. So Sag, make contact. What's happening behind the scenes? All right. So they may be having issues with their career. They may also be getting like a new offer for their career, where they're trying to like move their career forward. So that they are thinking about coming back to offer you guys romance, or offer you guys love. I do see them wanting to pursue you guys. They could be worried or nervous. Some of y'all, they're nervous that whatever they offer you, you may not really want. You may not really want. You may see them more as a burden, or see them more as a responsibility. So they may be worried about like they have too much responsibility. So like for some of y'all, if they're trying to come back, they may be worried that they have too much responsibilities now, that maybe you feel you see them more as a burden now. Like they're kind of worried about your perception of them. Yeah, so for some of y'all, what they're doing is they're really waiting on you guys. They're waiting on you guys to maybe put more effort or more energy into like pursuing them, or like showing them that you're passionate, or showing them that you desire them. Like they're waiting for real. So some of y'all are waiting to hear from you guys. You know what I mean? They're waiting. They're just like patiently just waiting. They're waiting on a reconciliation. We got 6 of Cups here. They feel like you guys are over this situation though. So they're just trying to like, I would say not wallow in their emotions, but they're just trying to like process their feelings. So I do get them wanting to reach out to you. I got them watching you though. They're watching you. So what they're right now doing is just like not really like happy with the situation, but what they're doing is probably trying to make the best of it. You know what I mean? Like do whatever they can do. So for some of y'all, they're doing like trips, or they're going like vacations, but it just seems like they're doing like the same everyday responsibilities over and over again. They may be seeing progress with their money though. So maybe for some of y'all, they got like a promotion or whatever, but it just came with more responsibilities. So they tend to be like burdened by like maybe their responsibilities at work, or whatever responsibility they got. Seems like the day in, day out type of shit is just wearing on them. So they may be more so like dreaming about maybe like an easier life, or like about like maybe how when you guys were together, you would help them with some of their obligations, or help them with some of their responsibilities, or help them with some of like the stresses that they were dealing with. Like they could have brought it to you, and you would maybe make it seem better, or you would gloss it over for them. Because the Knight of Cups could be somebody who like romanticizes even shitty situations. They can make it seem like it's better than what it was. You know what I mean? So like they're waiting on you guys to come back around, or approach them, or say something to them, or they're hoping that you guys pursue them, or like at least reach out. So they're trying to heal. I do get them wanting to offer you guys love though. Like they have a lot of love for y'all. Now for some of y'all, they may be trying to look for somebody else. So they may be like dating somebody else who's like more of like older person or somebody who's more like a giver. So maybe they're like people who like take care of them. Cause like this is what this person kind of gives the vibe of, like wanting somebody to take care of them, somebody who's like emotionally mature, somebody who's like a comforter and maybe very generous and like caters to their needs. So they kind of miss that from y'all, but they maybe like talking to somebody else or getting to know somebody else. But it's like that's what I said. Like they're trying to make the best of a bad situation in their mind. So like they're trying to get to know somebody else. For some of y'all, they're trying to build their confidence up and their emotional resolve to be able to like bring this to you. So they may be like nervous and shy to really be persistent or really start putting energy and effort in towards this, because they feel like you may not like feel like it's enough. Like they feel like they really have to impress you guys. So they could be like trying to figure out like what would get you involved emotionally. Like I guess it's more so like they wonder what your feelings are. So they're looking to kind of see what your feelings are. It's almost like it is spying on you because the Page of Swords. So it is spying on you to see what your feelings are. So, and also the Page of Swords is a strategist. So they're also kind of figuring out like, how can they come back? How can you guys reconcile? How can you guys get back together? They may be over it like in a way, but like it's still lingering. Like they still kind of wonder like, who's loving you? Like, who are you? Are you talking to anybody? Like, are you getting to know anybody? Like they're kind of like embarrassed or like intimidated to even come towards you guys. For real, they're waiting on you guys to say something. So they may just, like I said, they may be more like shy or like tender when it comes to relationships, or when it comes to you at least. Like they may idolize you guys and they may see you in a better light, maybe more attractive, maybe very dreamy. You know what I mean? Like they imagine a certain life with you. So that's what's happening right now for you. A lot of y'all, they're just kind of like thinking about you guys a lot. You know what I mean? I would say that they got over it, but like they're still thinking about it. So like on the outside, it's gonna look like they got over it. On the inside, they may still be like dealing with it, but like they've learned how to like, I'm gonna say like not suppress their emotions, but like deal with their emotions. So like they still have a lot of feelings for you guys, but they're just kind of like waiting on you to say something, waiting on you to message them, waiting on you to tell them something that they want to hear, because they don't really know like how to present themselves towards you. Yeah, they've been growing up though. I will say that they've been getting rid of some like their childish ways or some of their immature ways. So they have evolved more emotionally. They go from a Knight of Cups to a to a King of Cups. So they've done some type of inner work or inner healing. I will say that. It's just that maybe they're like, I would say they seem like they're not being in control of like where they're going at this time. So like a lot of it, they're trying to follow their feelings. That's what they're trying to do. So they're trying to strategize on like how to follow their feelings or how to show up for you guys. But it's more in like an emotional way. It's not really in a physical way. That's it. They're waiting on you guys to invest more, really show them that you want this. So if that's what you want, then you guys just maybe need to reach out a little bit more, maybe like, message them a little bit more or express yourself a little bit more. So yeah. Anyway, look at your signs. Could be oh yes, for some of y'all, they got kids. They could be having little issues with the children, like some type of like issue with their children or whatever that is. Or they're like desiring children now, so that's probably why they're like looking for a relationship or wanting to like connect with you again, because they may see you guys as very mature. So let me use signs. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, Gemini, Sag, Taurus, Scorpio, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or a Leo. I know they're not getting the recognition or the attention that they once wanted or that they were once getting. So like they may not be standing out like they once were. They may not. I mean, they may still be a little bit arrogant, like they were still hot shit, but like they're not seeming to be noticed by a lot of people like they once were. So that's changed for them. All right, Scorpio. All right, so Scorpio. Dang. Hey y'all, today I made this steak. I made some steak. It was an 8-ounce steak. I think it was a sirloin steak. I don't really know what steaks are steak. I just know it's a steak. Right? It had a little fat cap on there. And I looked on TikTok and on YouTube how to make it. So I had the pan scalding hot. I think that's what you call it, scalding hot with a pan. I don't know. It was hot, right? So I threw the olive oil in there, cooked the steak up real nice. This was like the best steak I ever made. I was so proud of that. I was like, damn, I really did my thing. It was one of the best steaks ever. And it was medium well. So I had the little pink in there too. And when I get to chewing that thing, god damn, it was fire. fire. Me and the dog, we smashed it. I know he enjoyed that. All right. Because I didn't even know you wanted something, ZZ. I'd have mailed you something at least. All right. So, Scorpio. No contact. What's happening behind the scenes? Six of Pentacles. So, money coming in, money going out. So, like, the money that they're making is going right back out. They could also be dealing with people who think that they're better than them. Yeah, they got the Emperor here. So they could maybe be like being controlled by people who maybe have more status, more authority, more resources, more money. Like if they're dating somebody, they're starting to think about like ending the relationship because they don't have any power or they feel disempowered in the connection that they have. Yeah, Five of Swords. They're contemplating walking away from somebody, but they don't know if it would be a good, like, I'm gonna say good intention or not good intention, but if it would be in their best interest to walk away. Like they may be dealing with somebody who has money, who has resources, who has status, but like the relationship itself maybe is, I'm gonna say, verbally abusive or like financially abusive. Like there's some type of control that the person has over them, or some type of hold that somebody has over them, like authority. So they may be like cutting off somebody because they want to be independent. They maybe want to be free. So they may be going through like not hardship. Well, it could be hardships, but it's like they keep going over conflict with whoever they're dealing with. Maybe they live with somebody, or they're like investing with people. Like the people that they're investing with, they may leave them behind, or maybe leave them in despair. Like they tell them one thing and they don't do what they're going to say they're going to do, or they're like creative projects, or like I'm gonna say like the relationships even that they get into, they don't go as far as they would like them to. They tend to stall out. Like people tend to like walk away from them without really like communicating or telling them anything, like, or being direct with them. Oh man, so it could also be like gossip and like rumors. So for some of y'all, they may be like talking behind y'all back, speaking ill about you guys, because they have to figure things out on their own. They don't like having to do work on their own. So for some of y'all, they may be like telling people that they're like better off single. With the Queen of Swords. Hey, what's up, Bria? So it's almost like telling everybody that they're single. They're wanting to take action on. So for some of y'all, they may be trying to take action on like a boss or somebody who they find to be an authority, but this may be somebody who also criticizes them a lot and doesn't allow them to like be themselves, or doesn't allow them to speak up, or doesn't allow them to have any like say so in the connection. So they really want to be single. They really want to cut somebody off, but they're also kind of wary that they can't do it on their own. So financially, they may be looking like they're doing very well. That's what you need to know. They may be looking like they're doing very well, like they're stable. They may have luxuries. They may have designer. They may have car, house, whatever. But at the same time, they don't feel like they can do it on their own if they were to cut their partner off or cut somebody that they're dealing with off. Like they may not really have the control or like the level of authority that they seem like they do. So it might be like somebody else's money or somebody else's resources that they may be like flashing or showing off or something like that. Like they just make it look good. That's what's really going on. So like behind the scenes, they're really sad, or they're really like struggling, or they're really having difficulties solving the same problems that they've been dealing with for a while. Sometimes it could be like health too. So they may be having like reoccurring health issues, or reoccurring like, I'm gonna say mental issues, but all it is just them like not really believing that they can do what they're trying to do. So like maybe they're trying to invest in something. Maybe they're trying to find a new job. You know what I mean? And the jobs that they may find, they're not really paying like they would like them to. Because like with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, it's like money comes in, money goes out. It comes from one end and it goes to the next hand. So like it seems like as soon as they get something, it seems like to go out. Like that seems to be a story a lot for everybody. But it looks like they're not doing bad though. That's the whole thing. It looks like they're not really doing bad. It looks like they're doing okay and like they can do it on their own, but they may be having issues. Things aren't really moving or progressing like they would like to. And they're also afraid to try anything new or get outside their comfort zone because they may keep experiencing, like I say, the same obstacles, same headaches, same blockages, same road, you know what I mean? Same issues seem to like keep coming back up, and they don't really think they can do anything different. So really they're kind of like sitting in a more pessimistic view and talking bad about themselves. You know what I mean? So they may kind of still be bitter, but like I think they're trying to get like more wisdom from somebody else, maybe like a mother. So maybe they're talking to like a mother or talking to like a father, or getting some type of insight from somebody who's a little bit older than them, who's trying to like put them on the right path, but they seem to be like stuck in their own way of thinking. So it's like they're holding themselves back. That's really what's going on here. This person is coming through like a growing phase where they're starting to see their life a lot different, but like they haven't really gotten rid of like their old traditional ways of thinking, their old belief patterns. Those things still keep them stuck. And they really doubt that if they did anything different, that anything different would change. So right now, I don't see them really date anybody. If they are, it's somebody who's not really like letting them be themselves. So they're not really happy with that. So yeah, they do feel like it's a new day for them. But they, like I said, some of them, they want to be single. I think that's really a big thing here. Like if they're in a relationship, they want to be single bad. You know what I mean? Like they start to realize some type of harsh truths that they've been, or like some type of harsh truths about the relationships that they've been dealing with. Like maybe the people they were with were really like vindictive towards them, or really like critical of them, or maybe doing stuff behind their back. You know, I mean, Queen of Swords is like somebody who wants to cut you off because of maybe you play games too much. So maybe they're dealing with people who play games too much. You know what I mean? They're feeling like they need to assert more boundaries and get stricter about what they expect from people. So they are growing up where like their expectations have changed, but they still kind of see themselves like a lesser version of who they are. So anyway, let me give you signs. Could be a Taurus, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Aquarius, Sag, Virgo, Libra, Gemini, Libra. Damn. It looks good though. I would say it looks good though. So we did that. We don't need this. Damn. No, you didn't miss Libra yet. We on Libra right now. Keisha Jones. All right, so Libra. So no contact. What's happening behind the scenes? King of Wands, Three of Wands, Queen of Wands. So for some of y'all, they're dealing with a relationship with somebody who they're having like one night stands with, or like they're not really as passionate or attracted to them. So they could be dealing with somebody who's a player, but like just to have they're dealing with somebody just to have a relationship. So they may be kind of looking out to see if they can find better too. This is what I want to say. So if they're dealing with somebody now, it's somebody who they're not really attracted to. It could be a Pisces. This may be somebody who sacrifices for them. Yeah, it could be a Capricorn. Could be a Pisces, Leo, Sag, Aries, Sag. It's not really going anywhere, actually. This person's become a lot more defensive. So they got their guard up. Because maybe whoever they're dealing with maybe is like having issues with money too, or is like not that good at like being flexible. Like they may have this romantic picture of like what they would want with a relationship, but this person may not really be it. They may be seeing relationships for what they are, or they're seeing a relationship that they're in for what it is. Like they may be feeling like they've sacrificed themselves for just to have a partner. So for some of y'all, they're starting to see relationships differently, and maybe even wanting to like monkey branch again to some of y'all. But they're afraid that if they do approach, that you guys would be defensive. So it's out of insecurity. For some of y'all, they want sex. Y'all know how that go. We got Capricorn, we got Leo, Sag, Aries, Pisces, Capricorn. The Two of Pentacles is here, which just means that they're just weighing the odds, the pros and cons of like maybe sacrificing themselves to get back into a relationship with you guys. Because that's what they feel they would have to do in order to be able to come back around. Like they would have to sacrifice their needs or what they want or what they expect from you. Like they would have to like drop their expectations just to have a relationship. For some of y'all, that's what they did in general. Like they're in a relationship, but it's just for the look. Like they like that family vibe. So maybe they have somebody what they call playing a part. And that's why I kind of look at the Ten of Cups as it's more about like playing a part. It looks like the happily ever after that everybody else would respect and that everybody else would expect us to have. You know what I mean? It's the Disney thing. It's the Disney Channel version of like a family. You know what I mean? The Cosbys and shit. You know what I mean? The Partridge Family. It's that type of vibe. Like that's what this person wanted. And so this is what they're dealing with, but it also seems like they're having a bunch of highs and lows in this situation. And they're starting to now start to see relationships for like what they are and not for what they hope they could be or for what they imagine them to be. So they may also be like, you know, envisioning coming back towards you guys. That's where I really pick up. It's like they're envisioning coming back towards you guys, but just afraid that you'll be defensive and maybe try to, you know, force them off or fight them off. Like, nah, I'm good. They feel like you guys are fed up with them. So it's more so out of like anger and frustration that they're just like watching, like maybe from a window, or they're just like just observing, but they're trying to put on like this act of being happy in a relationship. They like me and my partner, we get each other. So for some of y'all, they're like posting pictures and shit like that, or like trying to show people that they're in a connection just to kind of get the views or whatever. It just kind of seems like that. Like they seem to be sacrificing themselves in the relationships that they're in. If they're in one relationship, it may be also one where like they're sleeping with other people. Like they may not really be like committed. Like even if they're like they may just be together. Like they may not really be committed, but they may just like be together. Maybe they do like joint endeavors together, or they travel together, or they do some type of like investing together. Maybe they like make money together in a way, but it doesn't seem like they make a lot of money if they do. So I don't, you know what I mean? It don't seem like they make a lot of money if they do, but they I don't know. I also see like with the Two of Pentacles, it can also be like robbing Peter to pay Paul sometimes. Like they're juggling their finances, trying to make their money stretch. So they may be trying to like make their money stretch. And I think that's why they're in a relationship with this person. You know what I mean? So a lot of them, they're like looking past who they're with right now because they feel like they can do better, or they feel like they can find better. You know what I mean? So yeah, right now, or whoever they're dealing with is juggling them. You know what I mean? Juggling them and stalling them out. You know what I mean? Presenting fantasies and illusions. So it could be that too. It's one of those. You know what I mean? But I kind of feel like it's like one of those relationships where they just like see them and they see somebody else. So they may be still like having like these one night stands, but staying with somebody just to say I have somebody. You get me? Yeah, that's it. They do got people waiting in line though, but these are like people who are not interested in. These are people who are not interested in. So like they got options, but like not the people that they want. All right. So let me give you signs. Could be a Sag, Leo, Capricorn, Pisces, Leo, Aries, Leo, Sag. All right. Damn. That was not what I was expecting. Now, keep it real. Do it make you a little happy when you be like, yes, they ain't loving nobody else since I've been here in their life? Because they don't look like anybody happy right now. All right, we're going to look at Virgo. I know one of these signs, they're going to be like, yeah, they're living their life right now. Well, I did kind of say that with Capricorn. They was glowing up. Speaking of, what I've always noticed too, like if you have like a Capricorn friend, these people be usually getting married after like they have a Capricorn friend. Like I used to know these. So when I used to, this is like 2014, I used to like stay down like this lower part of Delaware. So there was this girl who was just a friend of mine. There's a couple different girls. Cause I'm about to tell you these stories because like it blew my mind because they would be friends with me, and then next thing you know, like 6 months to 9 months later, they got married. Like they would like hang out with me, and I kind of like put them through like a boot camp. Not really a boot camp. I would just be like talking to them, like giving them like we're gonna call it game. I was just giving them game, giving them a little insight, and then they would get married. And this happened like 3-4 times after that. I was like, I ain't being friends with no more women, because how am I like? How do I help y'all like get married? How'd that all work out? You know what I mean? So that was something I just kind of noticed, and it made me think about that for a second because of that Capricorn. Like, oh yeah, they're actually blowing up. Because yeah, after you deal with a Capricorn, they expect so much of you that you be like, man, fuck that. I'm about to show them something. And then you just be blowing up, and you blow up, and you be better than you expected. You know what I mean? It's almost like they was holding you down for a second, or they was forcing you to get better. All right, so anyway, Virgo. Oh, what's going on with them? For some of y'all, they could be dealing with like an injury or an ending or some type of like hardship right now. Just could be like regular trials and tribulations, the same patterns, the same struggles. They could also be like starting to just get over that, like learning how to transmute disappointments. So I just kind of feel like they had a huge letdown recently, though. Could be dealing with the Gemini. Yeah, they had a huge letdown. Somebody sold them a dream. This could be like in sales, like maybe like when it comes to like making money or something like that. Like I feel like a friend maybe betrayed them. Could be like a friend that they have betrayed them. They have like a lot of people who are like silently competing with them. These may be their friends. Like they may be around them because they have like luxuries or some type of success or some type of like pleasures. So they may have a lot of people who are around seeking to gain from them and like secretly like sabotaging them or secretly getting in the way of what they have going on. I do get them wanting to like come back towards you guys too, though. Five of Swords in reverse is just somebody like thinking like, did I do the right thing walking away? So they were definitely thinking about like whether they were smart for walking away with you guys or walking away from you guys. They can also be like thinking about the betrayal that they've done or thinking about how they let you guys down. So they keep going over the same mistakes. So they must be like, if they're dating, they keep running into like these same situations. We got a page of And the Two of Cups here, and the Page of Cups. This means they're unlucky in love. So like whoever they're dating, whoever they're romancing, they're experiencing the same patterns that they experience with you guys. In fact, they could be being treated as an option, made to have to compete. You know what I mean? Feeling like they're not able to compete because maybe they're dealing with people who are younger. So like, for instance, say that we're like in our 30s or 40s or 50s, right? And whoever they're dating maybe is a little bit younger than them. Like the people that they're dealing with maybe a little bit more immature than them, and a little bit more playful and like, you know, not really like wanting to help. They're not as helpful. You know what I mean? They may be oversharing or overgiving of themselves just to try to like have romance or just to have relationships. And they may be like overextending themselves when it comes to like flirting or like maybe like chatting or like getting to know people. Like they kind of feel like they don't have enough to offer in relationships. So right now they may be insecure with like expressing or like flirting or dating. They may be still kind of closed off for real, y'all. I don't really see them really like putting themselves out there. Two of Cups in reverse. They may have had a relationship that just like started off. It might have been like playful, like more fun based, but it didn't really go anywhere again at all. In fact, they're shy about like reaching out towards you guys, or a little bit like timid about reaching out, what they would say to you. I do get them wanting to, but like also doubting that if they do, that you'd be receptive. They also kind of feel like you guys just maybe let them go. So right now they're just kind of like maybe sorting through their options, but like not really satisfied with what's being given. So they could, for some of y'all, they've gotten friend zoned. Like people have maybe left them behind, friend zone them, or like just kind of like stop talking to them, or stop like sharing with them, or stop like communicating with them. So like it kind of feels like they're left out in a way. Like they're dealing with conflict, but like they don't do a good job of like expressing themselves or like dealing with like stress, and they don't do a good job of like telling people what they desire, what they demand. So like I feel like friends have maybe turned their back on them. Friends that they were like close with at one time. So like now they're like competing with them. Now they're causing strife about them, and now they're talking about them. So like they're dealing with like a lot of different betrayals and like lessons that they probably should have already like dealt with. The same tension and stress that they should have dealt with, they keep going back over it, like they're not learning the lesson. That's what I get. They're not learning the lesson. They're looking for somebody. For some of y'all, they're looking for somebody to like share with them or give to them, like help them build stability. Like they want a partnership with people, but like they may be dealing with people who are playing games, more emotional games than anything. Like they maybe one day they're talking and they're flirting, and the next day they're not. You know what I mean? Then the next day they're sharing with them, and the next day they're not. You know what I mean? So they may be dealing with people who maybe make them feel like they can't trust their own feelings and emotions. Like that's what's really going on for them. So they feel like they're unlucky in love because the people who are around them are selling illusions. They're selling dreams because maybe it's something that they have. Like they may be used to being like overgivers, you know what I mean, or used to dealing with people who share. But like it seems like the people that are with them, they don't feel the same way about them. Like there may not be no real chemistry or no real connection between them. They just may be like giving to them, or they may share with them, or possibly even sexual. But like it just seems like if they're sharing with them, it's just like to make it look good or make it look a certain way around them, not really to like build intimacy or trust in the connection. So they don't have any trust in their relationships. So it could be friends, family, whatever. It doesn't seem like they have too much trust in their friendships or the people who are closest to them right now. So they kind of feel like they're on guard, or they feel like they need to protect themselves, or they need to just like separate from the people who are in their environment maybe. So yeah, that's about it. They're trying to get control of their environment. That's what I will say. Or trying to get control of like maybe their finances. Like they want to be seen in a better light, like successful, stable, grounded, mature. But they're trying to get to that level. So for some of y'all, I'm gonna get y'all. They're gonna message y'all, but like this is after they've like figured out. Maybe it's like a risk that they're gonna try to do right here with this Five of Swords and this Page of Pentacles. So it may be like them testing the water with the conversation. You know what I mean? Like testing it just to kind of see. Maybe it's a message, or it could be like a conversation where they just try to clear the air and just see if you're like open to maybe negotiating or open to meeting them somewhere, or like that's what they kind of want to do right now. But right now they're most likely exhausted, maybe from overworking, maybe from having to like defend themselves a lot, defend their position or defend their point of view a lot. Like the people that they're with, they just don't seem to get them. So yeah, they may have released a recent relationship just recently. For some of y'all, I'm gonna say they lost a child. I don't know if it was like like miscarriage, or if it's like they lost it like custody or something like that, or something. You know what I mean? Like they may have like authority figures that are in their life that are like controlling them or controlling their resources, making them feel like a child or making them feel immature or not ready to they like take care of themselves. So know that like the people they're dealing with just make them doubt themselves a whole lot. They make them doubt themselves, their confidence, their creative abilities, their passion, all of that, their attractiveness. Like the people that are around them make them doubt themselves. So know that. So let me give you signs. Could be a Gemini, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Cancer, Leo. All right. He said, please. Somebody's push came this way. She had more than enough time. I know, right? That's how it be, too, right? You had enough time to try your luck again, but you didn't. You dragged your feetsies. Don't you worry about it now. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it. You know what they say? Nope. We about to get there in a second. We about to go to Leo now. Producer, third son. All right. Leo. All right. So Leo. All right. So what I will say first is this person does want to sneak back around, but subtly. So you could be dealing with an Aquarius. Could be dealing with a Sag. So 9 of Cups in reverse. So the things that used to make them happy aren't making them happy anymore. So they're unsatisfied right now. They could be in a more stubborn energy right now too. Yeah, 6 of Cups in reverse. Meaning that they're still yearning for like hearing from you guys. So some of y'all, they want to reach out to you guys. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Could be a Pisces, Scorpio. They want to start over with you guys. This person, for some of y'all, they want to apologize or they want to unexpectedly like message you guys and try to renew the connection. We got the Judgment, and we got the Tower and the Page of Pentacles. So they want you guys to cut off your friends if they do be trying to reach out to y'all. Yeah, they want you guys to cut off the other options. So for some of y'all, they may be doing this, like they may be cutting off old friends, old environment, or cutting off like some maybe like getting rid of like an old job or old job environment they had, like somewhere where they were frequenting that before. They're cutting these people off or cutting these situations off. They're no longer fulfilling to them. So like what used to be like happiness or like what once was like entertaining to them is no longer entertaining to this person anymore. I would say that they're starting to grow up, but it's like they're more so starting to become a lot more strict about what they expect, a lot more stern about their boundaries. They're also starting to learn the lessons from like the relationships that they were experiencing or between y'all patterns. So they've learned something deep or something important about the connection between y'all. They're seeing that it had a higher purpose or a higher reasoning between y'all connecting. For some of y'all, it could have been like a falling out that you guys had. They may be seeing the bigger picture to a falling out that you guys had. So I do kind of feel like they're going to like reach out to you guys or speak to you guys, or at least try to like do something to be helpful, like maybe assist you, maybe give you an offer. Like I do get them to do that because anytime I've seen the swords and the court cards, they're always strategic, you know. But with the Queen of Swords, it's going to be more subtle. You know what I mean? It's going to come off like I'm doing something right or I'm doing something mature. So for some of y'all, they're going to try to be mature, maybe reach out or say something, like try to be supportive, but I don't get them being like consistent. So like probably for some of y'all, it's like a birthday, like buy you a gift because the 7 of Cups is here. So for some of y'all in the Page of Pentacles, they may give you guys a gift because there's 6 of Cups in the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, they may try to like give you guys a gift or do something for y'all or do a favor for some of y'all or something like that. It's like strategic in a way, but it's like unexpectedly you may hear from this person because of it. But it's a Page of Pentacles, so it's something small. Whatever they do, it's like nothing major. It's just kind of small, but it's kind of trying. I'm gonna say trying to show good faith or trying to like renew the hope and the connection to the 6 of Cups and this Judgment. So they do maybe want to start over again, maybe display some more positive patterns or more positive green flags. I was gonna say red flags, but green flags. Like show you better signs. Show you maybe like that they've learned or that they've grown, they've changed and evolved. So they have grown up, I will say that, but like they've realized a whole lot of different things here, that maybe everything that's shiny or everything that's attractive or everything that they want isn't necessarily good for them. Hey, what's up, Anna? I ain't seen you in a long time, Anna. So yeah, like something that they were dealing with, and they're on the fence about the people that are around them, or like the options they got. They're not fulfilled by these options that they have. They're actually more of like a selfish mode, only kind of worried about what they can get, what they want, what makes them happy. So right now, this person is maybe they're growing up because of the 6 of Cups in reverse. Some say they're growing up, but they're also trying to figure their way out, because we also got the Two of Swords. So they're trying to figure out their new path in life, like where they want to go. They've realized a lot of things about like their life in general and the overview of life. So I do feel like they had like an unexpected move, or like maybe it could be like an injury or some type of unexpected change that happened in their life. It could be a crisis, and they had to like change direction or change path or change careers or something like that. Like they had to do something different here. I do know that, but like they're no longer into like the superficial pleasures like that. Like they don't, if they have options, or if they're dating, these are like people who aren't really like supportive. They aren't really helpful. They may be like people who are users, but like put on a good act of like looking like they're like helping, or looking like they're like, I'm gonna say, a trophy to them, because like this may be somebody who's a trophy hunter. So they may be like in relationships just for more superficial pleasures, and like maybe to get something or gain something if they can. But I see with the High Priestess, that could be like shallow connections. So I'm really getting them like more shallow connections, but they're also become a lot more self-aware. So right now they're just dating around, if anything. But like I said, they don't really like the options that they have, or they're not really like fulfilled with them. Like they may just be like putting on a front, that like that them or the options could be like putting on a front, maybe being more stable, more secure. And then once they get into the relationships, they're seeing that these people are not stable, they're not secure, they're very unpredictable. Everything seems to be shaky. You know what I mean? So it's like everything seems to be almost like up in the air. They kind of miss y'all. You know what I mean? They kind of miss y'all. They miss how you guys made them feel more than anything. All right. So for some of y'all, they may be tempted by like people in their community or in like their friend group. Like the people around them may be trying to like, I'm gonna say, sell them some dreams, sell some smoke up their ass, like tell them what they want to hear. Maybe because they have something to give, or because they're very helpful. Like people may be looking at them more as like a come up, as opposed to like emotionally fulfilling. So yeah, they could be just trying to, like, you know, maybe grow up enough to start cutting people off. I don't know if they've gotten to that point yet, but it seems like that's where they're going to eventually. So let me give you signs. Could be a Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Scorpio, Pisces, Capricorn, Libra, Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus. Oh yes, my pleasure. Much love to you too. He just sprained his ankle. You sure you didn't push him down the stairs, Mimi? That's always a good line. He fell. I didn't do anything. Like a kid, you know, when you beat up on your siblings and your mom or your parents come in there like, what'd you do to them? I'm like, I didn't do anything. They fell. Didn't you fall? You know what I mean? Dang, not him falling down the stairs. I'm tripping. I didn't even slip over. I was just too hyped. Cancer almost got some good shit going on. All right, so Cancer, Ten of Swords comes out first. So they're going through hardship, difficulty. Oh, they had an unexpected ending or a breakup with somebody, or something fell down, and it could be their money. Like that's because they lost security or stability. For some of y'all, like unexpectedly they had some type of like change or like disruption in their life. It was something that they knew was coming, but they couldn't avoid it. So for some of y'all, they're having to like move, or they're having to like change things around. Maybe they're having large expenditures or like expenses, more money going out than usual. They're having to spend more. They're having to pay more. It could be dealing with existing health issues or healing from one. So right now, they've been thinking about a lot about what you guys talked about, a lot of stuff that you guys said. They're going back over those conversations in their head. I got the Four of Swords and Ten of Swords. These are repeated thoughts, repeated patterns, but mostly in the mental faculty. So that they keep thinking about the same problems, the mistakes. So for some of y'all, they're learning from these mistakes, but they don't feel like they can change anything that's happened in the past. Or they feel like the worst of the situation has already happened. It's like the damage has been done for most of y'all. That's what they're starting to realize. Like, oh damn, I really fucked this up this time. Cancer probably really done with me this time. This time they don't feel like there's any coming back. Could be a Scorpio, could be a Libra, could be a Pisces, Virgo, Aries, Scorpio, Gemini. So Scorpio, yeah, the could be a Sag. You're gonna get messages from this person. They're gonna be trying to love you guys up too. So for some of y'all, they're gonna try to make you guys exclusive. So the Four of Swords, this is them trying to learn from their mistakes, and the Five of Cups is like trying to get over like what's already happened. Like let's let bygones be bygones. We got the Judgment here, but it usually means irreconcilable differences, and that's why they kind of feel like it's over for y'all. Like we can't fix this. we can't make this better. So with the Eight of Wands, though, they do want to tell y'all guys some good news. They may be having good news coming your way soon. It could be like a great offer or like something that they feel would make you happy. Yeah, Nine of Cups with the King of Cups. So they feel like it would be something to make you happy. For some of y'all, they're going to try to make you guys exclusive. So it could be a Virgo, Scorpio, Taurus, Sag, Libra, Scorpio, Pisces, Scorpio, Sag, Virgo, Aries, Scorpio, Gemini. A lot of thinking, though. So they've been doing a lot of thinking. So whatever you guys said to them must have kind of hit them in the heart. You know, Cancers have that vicious mouth. So something you guys said maybe hit them in their heart. So they're going to be reaching out, or they're going to be showing results for something that you guys talked about. So maybe you guys said something to them that maybe frustrated them or made them upset, and they're going to be trying to show you guys like positive results or do something in a loving manner soon. So you may get messages from them where they're trying to like maybe, I'm going to say, apologize, or they're trying to make better of the situation. Nine of Cups, they could be trying to gift you something or trying to give you something that they feel will make you happy. It's more to tempt you, though. Like they just want to get over whatever hardship you guys had, or whatever betrayal, whatever disappointment that they really left you guys with. You kind of feel like it's more like a sour taste that they may have left you guys with. So like maybe the last conversation wasn't really like what you would have wanted to say to them, or you really didn't get out everything you wanted to say. This person heard you, and they've been sitting on it for a little bit. So they're going to do something in a way to show you guys that they care or that they hold you guys in high esteem. So that's what's happening behind the scenes. So they unexpectedly realize something. They maybe realize that you guys are like, I'm going to say, part of their foundation, or that you guys are maybe on the same team, or that they want the same thing as you guys. So they may be recognizing that, but they could feel like you guys are going about it in two different ways. So it's just mostly reflecting on the conversation and like wanting to get past what was said or what was done. You know what I mean? Wanting to like reach out. Possibly for some of y'all, they be thinking about traveling. Now, if they're dating somebody, this could be somebody who they got into a relationship with like really quick, but with the star in reverse, it turns out like it was like it sputters. It started off fast, now we're wheezing in the back. The star in reverse, they had a lot of expectations, a lot of hopes. This may be somebody who they're dating because like they lowered their expectations and just like accepted like as it's going. Like, you know what I mean? Like they may just kind of like take what they're getting at the moment. Like this is somebody who's like not really open to a lot of people, and they're not really like talkative or not really like social, so they don't really go out. I don't really see them like going out like that. They may just, if anything, if they're dealing with people, it may be like somebody who they just kind of like got into because it's maybe a very generous person. This may be somebody who cares more about them than they care about the person. You get what I'm saying? So they may be like dealing with somebody who they like lowered their expectations from, and the relationship may be a little lackluster, you know, but they feel like it's over between me and you. So like, what am I gonna do at this moment? You know what I mean? So they may, for some of y'all, they may be abstinent or like not really engaging sexually because of the High Priestess. So they may not really be engaging sexually with anybody. For some of y'all, they could just be like a born again virgin again, or trying to like replenish their spirit in an emotional sense. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if they reach out towards you guys, then it's gonna be them trying to like give you something that you wanted or what they feel like would make you feel happy to like have them back around, which could be a commitment or like exclusivity. Like I just kind of feel like it's more like exclusivity, where they just want to be like with just you, nobody else. You know what I mean? I'm gonna make myself hard to be like to reach or hard to read by anybody else. So for some of y'all, they want that, like me and you. So they maybe want to come towards you soon to create that. The Ten of Swords sometimes could be intimidated. They could be realizing that, like they're intimidated by you. Like some of y'all may be stable, grounded, already having like most of your stuff together, and they feel like you guys are like coming from two different walks of life. Like maybe they're just like starting to build that back up, or they're starting to like get themselves together. They're starting to learn where they went wrong at in life, but you're like already ahead of them, or already like starting to have a solid foundation. So they're like, oh, I don't know, it might be too much of a stretch here. What's up, Cherry Licious? Hello. So it's one of those, but I do get you getting communication from them too. And because the Eight of Wands, it's going to come out like unexpectedly too. It just comes out like very passionate. And it may come off as like they maybe like, you know, didn't really pay attention to what happened before between y'all. Like, let's just get past it. Like the Five of Cups is like, let's let bygones be bygones. So when I come towards you, I'm going to tell you something that you do want to hear and that you're hoping to hear from me because of that Nine of Cups and that star in reverse. You know, it means like keeping hope alive. So a lot of y'all, they're just keeping hope alive that you guys will want to reconnect with them. They may have also lost weight or have some type of like change to their physical appearance, which could be like hair, clothes, nails, whatever, like something has changed. So maybe they'd be like, gain weight, lost weight, something's changed. All right, so let me give you signs. Could be a Gemini, Aries, Scorpio, Virgo, Pisces, Scorpio, Libra, Scorpio, Sag, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Pisces. Did I say Sag? I think I did. All right. You want an apology, ZZ? He thought he was LeBron playing b-ball and fell on his ankle. Ooh, that's the worst too. If it was me, he wouldn't have a left ankle. Yeah, we don't never listen when y'all be trying to tell us that our friends ain't really our friends. You be like, you sure? JJ been my boy for like forever. Dang. We don't never believe in that. All right. So Gemini, no contact. What's happening behind the scenes? All right. So what we got? 10 of Pentacles. So for some of y'all, they're in a relationship, or they're in a connection with somebody. It's possibly somebody who they've been with for a while, or somebody who they've been like investing with for a while. It could also be like welcoming a new baby for some of y'all. All right, but I also feel like they're 1 foot in, 1 foot out of a relationship that they're in. If they're in one, like they don't really know what they want when it comes to connections. They may be feeling taken advantage of and feeling like they need to give up on the connection that they're in. With the 2 of Swords and the seven of Wands and the Temperance in reverse, they can't really make sense of like why they're in the connection. So like if they're in a relationship, they don't know why they're in it. We got 3 of Swords here. They're not really happy. They're not fulfilled. And this is somebody who just doesn't even, if they're not in a relationship, they may want one, but they don't really know like how to build one or like how to put the energy or effort into one. Ace of Cups, they don't, and Queen of Pentacles. So they may be more like focused on like being independent, very detached, kind of cold. I feel like the people that they're dealing with maybe like very blunt or very harsh with them, maybe condescending in a way. It's like the person that they're dealing with may be very demanding of them. And that's why they maybe feel like they're being taken advantage of, because like they're playing a role. They're in a relationship, or like they're dealing with somebody. Maybe they're trying to like have like a what do they call it? Like a joint household, or like a blended family. So they may be like dealing with somebody who has kids or has like a family already. So they may be like on like an extra in a way, because it feels like they're not getting their needs met. They're not getting their needs met. Like they're just trying to do a sociably the sociably acceptable thing, but they feel like they're being taken advantage of. And like right now, like everything that they believe in is like being opposed right now, or being like maybe making them confused. 3 of Swords and the 2 of Swords. It's a 5 of Swords. Yeah, it's making them doubt their feelings. So whoever they're dealing with makes them doubt their feelings a lot, because they don't really pay them any mind. They don't really pay them any attention. They're not really connected to this person emotionally. In fact, it may be more about like money, material, status, the look. You know what I mean? I think it's more about like security, money. So that's why I kind of feel like they were putting household together. So if not, they're just like putting bills together. Like whoever they're with them maybe more for like economical reasons, not really for love. Because I don't get no love. I got all swords, and the wands are in reverse, and the cups are in reverse. So like this person, maybe they may be dealing with somebody who's using them for like resources, for stability. Maybe if it's a woman, she's being treated like a housewife, but like not really getting the same perks of like maybe like being taken care of. Like she may still have to work. You got the Queen of Pentacles, so they may still have to work. They may still have to like come home and like cook, clean. You know what I mean? Satisfy whoever they're dealing with. And if it's a man, this is a man who's dealing with a woman who's more selfish. She's only dealing with them to get what she can get from them. You know, they may be feeling more insecure in their body too. So they could be also having like existing health issues that they're still dealing with, which could be an injury, could be an ailment, could be a sickness, cold, whatever. It seems like they're dealing with like the same, like, I'm gonna say emotional, but also the same physical ailments that they had before when you guys knew them. So they're still working on that, still feeling insecure in their body, and still not feeling genuine love or concern from the person that they're dealing with or the people that they're dealing with. They may feel like their expectations are too high. That might be what's really going on. Like they may feel like they're not really going to be able to get the love that they want because it may not exist. They may feel like they have to keep doing for themselves, or they have to like guard themselves, protect themselves. But a lot of them, they want marriage. They want a relationship, but they're just not enthused about the people that they have. Like they just don't seem to be excited about the people that they have. Let me give you some real quick. Could be a Virgo, Sag, Leo, Libra, Aquarius, Capricorn, Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus. So I do kind of feel like they got a new job, or like the job that they're at, they may be also feeling like they aren't really being paid or being given the respect that they deserve, or they're not being given like the money that they deserve, like the money that they deserve. So it could be an issue with that. I do, Lakeisha. You check in my description box. I got all that information in there. But yeah, I get them wanting to reach out, but I don't get them wanting to be the one to initiate. So like that's the big thing for them. They want to have some type of heart to heart, or like some type of moment of vulnerability with you guys, where they could say something that they never like said to you before, like they kind of held back from saying, or they suppressed before. Because right now this person still has feelings and emotions, but they could be trying to suppress these things because they feel like they have to take care of themselves, and it's like it's pointless to really say anything to you if I'm gonna have to still take care of myself, or I'm gonna have to do like things on my own. So they aren't gonna really say much. So like whoever they're dealing with, it's just for a look, it's just for the appearance, and it's just for like financial or economical reasons. I don't really see them in a solid. I mean, Ten of Pentacles is a solid relationship, but like they still feel like they're being taken advantage of, because maybe what they're having to put into, it seems like they're not getting their just due for it. Like maybe they're doing more than what needs to be done. They're overdoing it. They may even feel like a pushover at this point. You know what I mean? Because like the person is demanding and demanding, and the people that's around them are demanding and demanding. And it's like if they say something, the person maybe confuses them or puts them in dual minds, where it's like maybe I'm the one that's wrong. Maybe I'm doing too much. You know what I mean? So they may be dealing with somebody who's like very like conniving or very like deceitful with the way they speak to them. Like they're very good, like manipulative with their words. So whoever they're dealing with like is very manipulative with their words. This person is actually starting to be a lot more cold when it comes to relationships, because they feel like they're not going to get what they want. So this would be like being numb. That's what it really is like. It's like being numb. Like I'm just kind of like on autopilot. I just show up. I do what I've always done, because they have some type of routine or schedule, some type of like routine schedule going on, but like they're not happy emotionally. They're not, but they don't know how to express that because of the Two of Swords and the Three of Swords and the King of Swords in reverse. They don't know how to express that, so they just suppress this feeling of like sadness. That's really what's going on here, is sadness. You know what I mean? If they're not in a relationship, then they want a partnership. But it's like the relationships that they come about, they kind of feel like they need to keep one foot in, one foot out, because the people that are coming around seem to be selfish or very self-absorbed, where it's like only their way and their way only. You know what I mean? Or what they need and only their needs only. So like somebody's needs isn't getting met, and that's where like all the sadness is coming from in this relationship. So let me get signs. Could be a Virgo, Sag, Leo, Libra, Aquarius, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Dang. That was not what I was expecting there. All right. Taurus. All right, so Taurus. No contact. What's happening behind the scenes? So they could be leaving a relationship behind for another opportunity, but like still lingering in a past relationship. So like they're on like the cusp of like maybe ending a relationship, possibly with a Sag, a Scorpio, a Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sag. Yeah, I definitely kind of feel like they're ending a relationship, and then you're gonna hear from them too. So whenever they end a relationship, this could be dealing with somebody who like they're like traveling with, or somebody who's like from another city, another state, or somebody who's like an entertainer, or like I'm gonna say maybe younger than them. We got the Knight of Wands and the Page of Wands, like you're older, younger. So maybe they're dealing with somebody who's like younger than them or older than them, but it's just seems like just somebody who like they always have to entertain, somebody who's always adventuring, maybe even stay at a distance from them, or like from like another state, another city, something along the lines of that. Like this person is dealing with like sadness again. They're depressed. They actually miss you guys. This is somebody who misses you guys. They may still be holding on a grudge though for whatever happened between y'all, but they still miss y'all. Like this is somebody who's like feeling there's a build up between y'all, and they want to reach out to you. Like they're obsessed with your body. So like maybe they got into like working out. So maybe they're more obsessed with their body, or they're obsessed with your body. It's one of the two. Like maybe they've gotten into like working out, like maybe even like getting a regimen in some way. They could even like start schooling, training, studying. I get them like talking to a lot of people, and relationships not really going anywhere. So a lot of y'all, they're just like dating around, having fun, maybe going to parties, going to celebrations, like getting into relationships, and they may be juggling relationships. They may not really like, they may be seeing other people. Like with this Knight of Wands, this is a life coach, which would give me that they're talking to a lot of people. So they may be like flirting with a lot of people, getting to know a lot of people. And the Page of Wands, somebody who falls in love very fast. So they may be falling into relationships like very quickly, like that attraction thing where it's like, oh, I'm attracted to this person, very passionate about them. So maybe they're like dealing with somebody, but like the relationships just don't go anywhere. They end very quickly. As soon as they start, boom, kaput, done. So they may be coming to like a harsh reality, or like they're starting to face reality about relationships. So like they're like learning to become friends with people first, like slow it down. I think that's what's really going on. Three of Swords can be harsh lessons, so they're learning to like slow it down. That's what's going on here. But they keep falling in love really quick with people. Somebody, they got like a personal trainer, and they've been giving stuff away. So I think they've been like getting from other people. I think they're dating a lot because maybe their body's attractive, but they be falling in love with like players or falling in love with people who are inconsistent and where like relationships aren't going anywhere. It's more so like just taboo connections that they're dealing with. You know what I mean? Even if they're like in a relationship where it looks like it's loving and like connecting and all that stuff, I feel like the person that they're dealing with isn't really giving them that much. They're not really seeing the same progress or the same results that they were seeing when they were dealing with you. And that's where the Three of Swords is coming from. It's like that harsh realization, like, damn. You know what I mean? Taurus was like maybe being a little bit more helpful. They were showing up a lot more consistent. Like they're dealing with like more fiery people, more passionate people. They may find them to be attractive, but like these people may like be having issues with money, or they may not just be as like consistent as you were with them. The Six of Pentacles in reverse. So they're dealing with like when money comes in, it goes right back out. So like as soon as they make some money, as soon as they make some headway, it's going right back out. You're like, damn, I thought I had it. So they're not seeing the results that they were once seeing when they were dealing with you. They're not making the same progress or the same results when they were dealing with you. So that's what they're sad about. They're realizing that, like, damn, I want to reach out to Taurus. You know what I mean? But they just, right now, they're just dating. They're just dating around. They feel like there's a buildup, though, between y'all, where there's a buildup with somebody that they're trying to get to know. But, like, this person may be more focused on them in the physical or more focused about, like, what they can get from them. So it may not even be genuine. And that's what they're recognizing is like, damn, these connections I'm building are not genuine. These are people who expect me to give to them or expect me to invest more than what they're giving to me. So, yeah, I think they're just more like a playboy, playgirl vibe right now. Like, just like trying to find entertainment, trying to find some fun, maybe trying to find people who will give to them or invest in them. But they're like, end up having to give more than what they were intending to. And they don't be knowing what to do. And they have issues speaking up, for real. So they keep going through these like hurts and these heartbreaks, these little mini heartbreaks where they fall in love real quick. Oh, this is going to be my person. I'm really attracted to this person. They're so exciting. Ha, ha, ha. We're talking all day, we're all night. And then next thing you know, it's over. This person may be juggling them. They may be juggling others. Like, it's kind of, it's like confusion. It's confusing. And this could just be like just going out on dates. Just like, you know, maybe going to like clubs, bars, maybe going to the zoo, like little shit. They're not really doing too much major shit. It's just like they're out for experiences right now. That's all they got going on is like experiences right now. But the experiences that don't go anywhere. They be very intense, very deep, and then in the end, kaput. And that's the sadness that they keep dealing with. So they could, for some of y'all, they could have went back to somebody from their past, somebody who they were like dealing with on a secret, on the slide because of this death. I always think of like taboo shit, Scorpio being very secretive. So because like on the slide they've been doing this, or they were seeing somebody like that, but they're being breadcrumbed. That's what's going on. They're being breadcrumbed. Like this person isn't as like serious as you were with them. So let me give you signs. Could be a Scorpio, Sag, Taurus, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sag, Libra, Capricorn, Virgo, Sag, Taurus. Damn, they're starting to realize that life is too real without you, Taurus. Too real. All right, who's on? He's on Aries. I use that one, use that one, use that one, use that one. All right, we'll use the original. All right, so Aries, no contact. For sure, they've been working. They've been dealing with a Virgo. They've been trying to save their money up, stir their money up. They've been trying to get their feelings involved, or trying to get their feelings back in, like, I would say homeostasis. I don't know what that means. I'm gonna say that means balance, but I don't know. That was the word that came to me, homeostasis. I don't know. Who knows? Eight of Swords. So right now they're being in a more pessimistic view. They can feel like the connection is shallow or was shallow. They want to reach out to you guys though, but it's out of jealousy and because they haven't heard from y'all in a while. And they're trying to figure out like what's going on. Yeah. So for some of y'all, they're regretting not reaching out or not moving or taking action fast enough, or not locking you guys down, like making you guys feel attached. So they wanted you guys to feel attached to them. Could be dealing with Scorpio, Sag, Gemini. Yeah, we got Virgo, Gemini again. So they've been procrastinating reaching out from y'all. That's what's been going on right now. And they're actually trying to figure out how can they create an opportunity for y'all to be in a relationship with Two of Cups. That's what I was just thinking about. So they're thinking about how can they, Four of Swords, which just means that they're trying to be nonchalant with the Three of Swords. And then the world. All right, so for some of y'all, they're trying to respect your boundaries and not reach out and not say too much and not cause you any problem. Hey there, Kiki Boo. And not say too much and not start no problems. They want to compromise with you guys, but they don't want to be the one to initiate. So they're trying to like create opportunities where maybe you guys have to see each other, which could be like, I don't know, maybe you guys live near the same gas station. Then I pull up to the gas station. I'll just be hanging out there waiting. You know what I mean? Hey. So they could just be like waiting. I mean, or not, maybe not waiting, but like they're going to do something like that. And so they're strategizing about how to do that. Because this is somebody who wants to have a heart-to-heart with y'all and start all over again. Start this whole connection all over again. They've been healing, though. And because it's Four of Swords, that means that they've been considering what was said between y'all. So they thought about some of the stuff that they said to you. But it also means that they're thinking about what they're going to say to you whenever they do talk to y'all. Because the magician with the Four of Swords is somebody who could be like a mastermind, a manipulator. But it's also somebody who sometimes thinks that they're outsmarting you, which isn't always like a bad thing. Like outsmarting you could be like, I know that you wanted me to say this, or I knew that you were gonna be here, so I like set up plants, roses, cameras to like maybe propose to you guys. Like, so for some of y'all, it may be like that. Like that's kind of big, but like I was kind of getting that. Like they maybe want to invite you guys somewhere. I was gonna say church, or invite you to like an event where you guys are like able to have to be next to each other. Like they want you guys in the same environment as them. So they may be trying to do like a joint endeavor or something, or do something where you guys have to share. Like there's an intention behind that to like have to work a way where you guys have to share. They may want to use you, like use your talents or use your abilities in a partnership. They're looking for companionship. So I know they're trying to manipulate you in a way by like maybe slowing down conversation or slowing down communication. And then randomly they're going to hit you guys up, or randomly they're going to like reach out. And then the intention behind that is to act like it's not really that big of an issue. Like they're not really tripping too much. Like they're not really as invested into this, or like they don't feel as deep or feel the same way, the same connection between y'all. But really they're hoping to start this connection open. Start this connection up. They're looking for sex. Or they're looking for you guys to help them, like support them, work with them. If they're not necessarily looking for sex, then they're looking for you to help them figure out an existing problem, some type of issue they had where they're not seeing results. So they may be trying to figure these things out. I think most of it is like they're trying to figure out why relationships aren't working for them, or why relationships kind of end or go like silent, dull. Like they maybe get bored. Kind of feel like they get bored of relationships. And then it's like that what is it, Three of Swords in reverse? What do they call that? There's it's a harsh truth that comes out, but it's also like a realization because of the Four of Swords and Three of Swords. So they're realizing that maybe the relationships that they have aren't also really fulfilling at all, that they need new options, or they need new experiences. So they maybe they're traveling a little bit, but I also feel like they're indulging in like pleasure, drinking, smoking, maybe going out, maybe going like see new experiences, but like they're still like missing you guys. Still sad about how things played out between y'all. So like even if they're going places, like the magician can be an illusionist. So if somebody can make it look like they're in a relationship, even if they're not in a relationship, like they just don't talk to you, they just don't reach out, they maybe go ghost, maybe they slow down with the communication. It may seem like they're in a relationship, but they may not really be. It may just be tactical, where it's just like giving the illusion like, oh, I found somebody already, just to kind of like see what you do, just to see if you'll reach out of like jealousy or sadness. So like maybe you see them post and they're at a club, or they're at lunch, or they're at dinner, and they post maybe 2 plates. Both of those plates might be theirs, or it might be like their kids, or it might be like their friends, or it might be like their mom, their dads. Like they obsess about like having some type of like control over your relationship and how things are built between y'all, but they don't want to be the one to initiate and they don't want to like act like they care more than what they do. So like all of it's like an illusion of them showing you that maybe other people are giving to them, even if they're not really getting anything from anybody. They just kind of like want to show you like other people are interested in me, other people are giving to me. So like maybe this can even be like likes on their social media. Like they're expecting maybe to hear from you guys. So like they're trying to slow down communicating with you or even thinking about you guys for real, for real. They're trying not to think about you guys, but that's really all they're doing. It's thinking about you guys. You know what I mean? Thinking about conversations that you guys had, thinking about like missed opportunities or missed like words that they should have said, things that they wanted to say but they didn't say. So like this is all this person's doing mostly is reflecting and then hoping that you guys could start again. But they don't, like I said, they don't want to be the one to like I'm gonna say, reach out or like communicate first. But if they do, it's gonna come like impulsive and then it's gonna come off as like they don't really care, like nonchalant. It just comes off like, oh yeah, I was just checking on you. I mean, I ain't really want nothing. I was just seeing what you was doing. You know what I mean? Like, how you been? So they've been wondering about like how y'all been. Like, are you in a relationship? You know what I mean? Stuff like that. So they're trying to figure out whether you guys are in a connection or are you dealing with somebody or are you seeing somebody who's around you, like that type of shit. But I don't get like spying. I just get like strategic questions. Like this is what happened behind the scenes. Like they're trying to like maybe make questions up or make situations up where they have to like see you in some way. This can even be like following you on social media where now they see you. So this can even be like a fake page for that magician. It could be like a fake page, you know what I mean? And then not being responsive or not like communicating as much just to kind of see like if it gets you to interact with them or if it gets you out of your comfort zone or if it gets you like in your head. Because that's what they really want because they're obsessed about you. So they really want you to be in your head, you know what I mean? Pressed, stressed, and worried, you know, but it just seems like you're not. So they're trying to put on the best facade they can of like, I'm good, I'm cool, I don't need you. I got people. People want me. So yeah, that's it. Mostly it's despair. Despair that things aren't moving as fast as they hope. They're not seeing progress or results. So like if they're working, they may be like misusing their talents. They may not be like feeling like they can create the outcomes that they want when it comes to like maybe relationships or when it comes to like business or when it comes to like getting equal give and take. They may feel like they have to manipulate. So they could, if they're in a relationship, they're being manipulated by somebody. They're being manipulated by somebody who really doesn't care as much as they care, like as much as they are into the relationship. Like this person isn't into it as much as they are. So like they may be like recognizing that now, like, oh, maybe I made a bad choice, or maybe I made it like I'm in a bad relationship right now. Because maybe it's like other people around, because they're looking for exposure. This person could be, for some of y'all, I'm gonna say that they're out online, or like they're out in an environment where a lot of people can see them, but like at the same time, there's somebody who doesn't really do a lot of talking to people. So like they don't really like open up to new experiences. They be there where the new experiences are, but it's like they don't really say nothing to them. They just like be there. Like they're just like a not on the log pretty much. Like they're more like an observer. So they don't really know how to like start conversations with new people. They just be like there, looking awkward, staring. Hey, you know what I mean? So like if that's why they just try to make it look like they're into like another connection or another relationship. Because this is somebody who doesn't really even know how to like initiate connections. That's it. Yeah, that's it. I don't, even if they're in a relationship, it may be a third party. It may be something about that situation that's toxic, but it's just new. It's a new experience. So you're like, how you can see a new relationship as like something fun, but it may be just like more sexual. And it seems to be more toxic. And it's one of those things that like hurt them, like emotionally, because it's not really fulfilling. Like they don't really have too many connections that are fulfilling. And that's what the story of this has been all day. It's like people are doubting themselves. They're doubting that they made the right decisions. And even now, it's like this person doubts that if they said anything to you, that this connection would go anywhere or would move in a positive direction. They feel like they would have to manipulate you to get you to see them on the same way that you once seen them before, or to get you to like reconcile with them or connect with them. So, but I do get you hearing from communication from them. But like when they do, it's going to come off like, I don't really care. I'm not really like worried about this. I was just seeing what you doing. You know what I mean? Like I'm bored. You know what I mean? Like they may try and play like that, like they was bored. Like, you know what I mean? Like they didn't have nothing else going on. But really they want y'all to think that they're already in a relationship or like they already have somebody else who cares for them. All right. So Let me give you signs. Could be a Gemini, Sag, Scorpio, Virgo, Gemini, Cancer, Libra, Scorpio, Aries, Taurus, Leo, Capricorn. I do get them just working a lot too, though. Like working a lot. So like they could be drained, tired, not stressed, but like tired, always laying down, lethargic. You know what I mean? Like wanting new experiences, but also like not really wanting new experiences. You get what I'm saying? Like they feel like I've already had enough heartbreaks right now. This is just what life is right now. So they're kind of like in that mourning stage, where like I missed out on somebody. I miss Aries. I wish they were here right now. So for somebody else distance that they're like thinking about now, or they're like sad about like how far you guys are from each other. Virgo in there damaging everybody's lives. That's why. You've been seeing Virgo in every read. They be in there damaging everybody's life. I'm just playing. Yep. So that's what we got, y'all. Where was he at? 1:30? Ooh, that was at 1:30. I did that. Hey, how's it sound with the mic though? What does the mic sound like? Does the mic sound like I'm like far away or whatnot? Cause I was curious about that. Curious about the microphone. Okay, it's cool. Yeah, it's good. All right, it's good. That's good. Cause I did my best with this. I had to plug in mic too. Cause the ones that I bought them on the TikTok shop. I guess they wasn't that quality either though. It was a good try. So now I gotta find some other mics. And they happened to send me 2. I should have knew something was up when they sent me 2 for the price of 1. I should have knew something was up. A little low. See? That's crazy, bro. That's what's so crazy. It says a little low. That's crazy. All right, well, I guess I'll get another mic. I gotta figure it out. Yeah, I got hearing issues too, cause my AirPods be up loud. When I be in the gym, I be cranking that shit. When I be in the car, I be cranking that shit. So, and it's been like that since I was like a teen. So yeah, I get you. I feel you there, bro. Damn. All right. Anyway, y'all, I'm about to take my doggy outside for a little walk, a little 1.5 mile walk, and then we'll be back in for the night. But tomorrow, I got some new topics. So tomorrow, I plan to go live again. Not new topic. I mean, are they new? They kind of new. I haven't done them in a while, so there's that. So I'll be doing them tomorrow. I'll be doing another one tomorrow and see what's shaking and baking. But anyway, y'all, I'm about to get going. Y'all enjoy y'all nights tonight. Love on those people who love on you. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'm gone.